everyone, it's CeceTheeMystic, and I'm back with another video. As you see by the title, this is a daily reading for December 2nd, 2022. In this reading, I'm going to pull the general energies of this day. I'm gonna clarify with the tarot, and then I'm gonna pull some oracle cards for advice. If you are new to my channel, welcome. Check out the description box for all my information, my links to my social media, and ways to donate to the channel. And go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button, subscribe, all of that, because I know you're gonna love it here. If you're a return viewer, thank you for your continuous support. I really mean that from the bottom of my heart and stuff. So we're gonna go ahead and get into your reading. I'm gonna pull the cards, and then I'm going to go ahead and clarify. As always, these are general messages, so take what resonates and leave the rest. Okay, 2022, December 2nd, 2022. December 2nd, 2022. Okay. If y'all been following along with the other daily messages, I'm feeling like in the area of finances, it's kind of giving like, all these readings are kind of giving like a progression energy, like I was saying. And I'm really feeling like this is giving a progression in the finances and stuff. Check out the other readings if you missed them and stuff, but you'll see it too. And I mean, I know with these being dailies and stuff like that, like, not to say not much can change in a day, but I just feel like that's kind of going to be the energies of these daily readings and stuff like that. Just a progression energy, because it's just a day-to-day change. Okay, December 2nd, 2022. December 2nd, 2022. Yep. I swear, it really is. Okay. Yesterday that showed up. The Nine of Wands showed up in the area of love and stuff. So it's kind of crazy how it's showing up again. When cards show up multiple times in like the dailies and stuff like that, I always say this is something that is a major thing, or this is something that really needs to be addressed, looked at, or worked on and stuff. Okay, so from the cards that's coming out at this time is keep hustling, don't give up. I'm feeling like, especially with the energies of the previous readings and stuff like that, this is just a vibe of like, maybe you have finally left what it is that was no longer serving you in the area of finances and business and stuff like that, and now you're in a place where you're moving forward on whatever idea that you decided that you were going to move on. Maybe if it has nothing to do with that, or you don't resonate with that, this is just the energy of whatever you've been working on, keep going on it. You're moving towards what it is that's going to give you that financial blessings that you've been looking for, that financial downpour that you've been wanting and stuff like that. I feel like you need to just keep on working on whatever it is that you've been working on. And there may be times, especially right now, like throwing a little astrology in there, we're in the time of Mars retrograde in Gemini and everything like that. So it might be really, really hard, and the energy of pushing and keeping going and stuff like that, the energy levels may be low during this time, but you have to keep pushing forward and stuff like that. Force yourself. Sometimes I have to literally throw myself up out of bed and stuff like that just to get up for the day and everything, and that's okay. We have moments like that, so we're human. We have burnouts, we have times where we're tired or whatever like that, and if you do need to take a break, take a break, but don't give up on what it is that you're trying to achieve. Keep pushing, keep pushing, keep pushing, because it might be hard, but the benefits of you pushing towards your goal is going to outweigh all these tired days and everything like that that you've been dealing with and stuff like that. So keep hustling, keep going, keep pushing. In the area of love, let go of control issues. Allow this situation to unfold naturally. As we've seen in the previous videos, if you watch that and everything like that, I feel like there's been an energy of somebody working through their shadow side and finding themselves and self-love and everything like that. And this is just something you need to work on and deal with so that you could be able to move forward with finding your soulmate and everything like that. And so I feel like if you're someone who is very controlling because of previous instances where you've lost trust in people, or people have gaslit you, or you're somebody who may have dealt with abandonment issues, neglect or something like that in your childhood or in relationships and stuff like that, you need to let go of control issues and let go of trying to control situations and people. First off, you cannot control other people, period. That just doesn't work. The only person you can control is yourself. 2, if you're somebody that's very controlling and you're always trying to have your hand on something, first off, you can create your own narcissists, and you can create people to be like almost like using you, or constantly like not, they start to become like less in their go-getter energy, in their masculine, whether female or feminine, like sexual or sex wise in terms of gender, does not matter in my readings and stuff like that, but it's energy. So people will start to become less in their masculine of go-getter, or trying to achieve, or trying to attract, or trying to like basically do what they have to do to basically not to necessarily like appease you or whatever, but yeah, kind of like that. Like when you're trying to control everything, what's the point of a person trying to work on something when you're going to try and do it anyway and stuff like that? So if you're somebody that's very you're somebody who's very in their masculine, and you're not letting yourself be a person who receives the love that somebody's trying to give you, nobody's going to want to try and keep on putting out effort if you're going to constantly try and attack their effort with you trying to put more effort on trying to make them put in effort. And so that's kind of confusing, but the ones that get it, they'll get it and stuff like that. You don't need to be that person that's constantly trying to go get when a person is trying to give what they have to you and show like, hey, I like you, but you're constantly trying to be like, well, you don't like me because you haven't done X, Y, and Z. Like, that's ill. That don't even sound right coming out my mouth. So yeah, I don't like that. And stuff like that. And then I do also feel like in the third respect, if somebody is very controlling, if somebody is very controlling towards you, or very like they're overbearing, there's somebody that's making you feel like you have to do certain things or let go of that control issue. If that person is controlling, let that person go, because you don't need to be in this situation where you feel like you can't move, or you're walking on eggshells around people and stuff like that just to be able to appease them and stuff like that. You don't want to be in a situation where you're literally feeling like you can't like fart without a person like literally like jumping down your throat, like trying to beat you upside the head. And if you're in any situation where it's abusive and anything like that, walk away, because in walking away, it shows that you respect yourself enough to choose better and find better. And by letting go of that situation, you'll be able to 9 times out of 10, you'll be able to find something better if you work on yourself and work on why it is that you allowed yourself to be in a situation where you're with somebody that's trying to control every move and stuff. Because if somebody shows that energy off rip, you shouldn't even like deal with that person. If that person is controlling and you said, hey, I don't like that behavior, I don't like when you try and force me to do X, Y, and Z, and they don't follow through and change their behavior to help you, you shouldn't even deal with that person and stuff like that. So if you allowed it to get to a place where now you're in a situation where you're stressed out because this person has been so controlling, walk away. Walk away. Because they didn't respect you when you said it the first 5,000 times. So you shouldn't allow them to constantly do you any all kind of way. In the area of the message of concern, I feel like somebody may be coming in with a message, and this might be something that kind of stresses you out at this time. With me seeing the number 14 in numerology, when you reduce it, that reduces down to 5. 5 is symbolizes change. It symbolizes doing new things, finding new ways. It symbolizes like almost like things coming up, like random things coming up and stuff like that. It's a very volatile energy and stuff like that. But I feel like with the number 5 showing up, some message that comes in is going to change what it is that the way you view things or see things, or it's going to be shocking. We'll get more information on that later though. And with the 9 of Wands in reverse showing up, I feel like this is something that has to do with the love situation. And like I said, this actually showed up in the area of love yesterday and stuff like that. So I really feel like in the 9 of Wands, somebody has been dealing with abandonment. If it has to do with love or whatever like that, I feel like somebody has been dealing with abandonment issues, or their attachment style, they're very attached and stuff like that because of the fact that they might have felt neglected in the past. And this is something that you're going to need to work through. If it doesn't resonate in the area of love and you haven't been through something like this might be just a situation in general where you just feel like you're the wounded warrior. You've been through a lot. You're in a place where you're about to the end of this situation that you might have been putting in work to, or you've been really trying to hold on and build and everything like that. You're at the end or whatever, and it might have taken you a lot to get there, but at the end of the day, you're standing your ground on what it is that you want, or you need to stand your ground on what it is that you want, and you need to hold on to it. Or if this situation is just so stressful and you've just really been wounded, you need to let go. And I feel like this is really tying into the control issues. If this is something that has been very stressful on you, something that has been really holding you back and kind of like having you in this sense where you're super stressed out, let go of it. It's not worth it and stuff like that. Holding on to it is not going to do anything but give you more sense of stress and stuff like and everything. Not to say that you can't move from that situation or it might not change, but I don't feel like it's going to be something that changes, especially if you've told them about how you feel multiple times. All right, so let's get our clarifiers. I'm gonna go ahead and pull the tarot. Let's get more on keep hustling, don't give up for December 2nd, 2022. Keep hustling, don't give up. Okay. So the cards that's showing up is the 7 of Cups, the Knight of Wands, and the 2 of Cups. So I feel like something, when it comes to this 2 of Cups in reverse, I feel like you all made a choice on something in the past. And so if you've decided to let go of something or move away from something that didn't give you equal reciprocity and stuff like that, I really have a feeling like with those other, especially with the previous dailies, I feel like this is kind of just more confirmation in that. But I feel like you walked away from something that wasn't giving you that equal give and take. You didn't feel like you were getting enough out of it, or you were giving out more. Either one side or the other was giving out more than they were receiving and stuff. So you let go of that and you decided to look at your options of what it is that you wanted in life, what was better, what were things that you wanted to do, and you started to think and probably brainstorm about something that it is that you wanted or something that you wanted to move forward on. And I feel like the passion and stuff like that, this Knight of Wands showing up is just showing that you're moving forward passionately on what it is that you want. You're not letting anything stop you. You're not looking back. You're just moving towards what it is that you're deciding is best for you. And that is just giving more confirmation. Just keep moving forward and stuff like that. It might just be something where you're not 100% sure on what it is that you want to do and everything like that just yet, but just moving away from what no longer serves you you is always better than just staying complacent in something just because it was there and that was what was available to you at the time and stuff like that. So I really feel like that's just quick and easy breezy and stuff like that. Quick, easy breezy message. Just move forward, keep moving forward and everything like that and stuff. Come up with a plan as you go. Usually I say, even in business, especially if you're somebody in business and stuff, come up with a plan, know what you want to do, but understand that you'll never really know everything until you start to gain that experience and stuff like that. The experience is what really like teaches you lessons and helps you move accordingly and stuff like that, because you'll start to learn like, okay, that like this didn't work, this working, let me move towards this direction, this is an absolute no, I will not go back to this. Just keep moving and stuff like that. Just keep moving and stuff. Okay, so let's get more on the let go of control issues for December 2nd, 2022. December 2nd. Oh, okay, these cards wanted to pop out and they did pop out in the reverse or in this way. So I'm going to take them like this. Let's get one more card. Okay. Knight of Pentacles in reverse. The Judgment card and the Two of Swords in reverse is what showed up. So I feel like what is being said is to take the blindfolds off. That's number one, what I'm getting from this. Take the blindfolds off. I feel like with this showing up, this is kind of a vibe almost of like somebody is just not wanting to see. Like, it's almost like that vibe, like where they say on those things, I seen all I needed to see. And stuff like you've probably seen what you needed to see, but somebody in this situation is just choosing to not see it for what it is and stuff like that. You're not wanting to see it for what it is because of the fact that it's like you're just in this place where you've either shut down or you're feeling like you don't know what to do, you don't know how to move. But I feel like you're in this place where you've already cut off your emotions from this person, but you're not wanting to move forward. It's almost like you're blinded by this thing of, or you're not trying to like your true emotions of what you're truly feeling in this situation. You're not wanting to express them because you're just trying to act like you just don't see it and stuff. Like you know that where you're at isn't where you should be, but you're not wanting to move forward. You're kind of just holding yourself back. And I feel like it's almost like this energy of somebody constantly giving an excuse on why it is they're staying in a relationship. Like they're always giving an excuse on why, well, this person, they dealt with da 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 da, so I'm just trying to see, or I think I can change them. No, you can't change nobody. The only person you can change and control is yourself. So you need to just let that person go and move forward, because holding yourself in this situation isn't doing nothing but just making you look like a fool. I'm sorry to say, but I mean, it is what it is. And I feel like with the Judgment card, I feel like Spirit is really gonna kind of like put, and it's giving this message of concern. I feel like Spirit is gonna put you in a situation, and I really hope that like YouTube doesn't like go crazy over these people and stuff like that. But I really have a feeling like you're going to get a wake-up call. You're going to get a wake-up call, and there's going to be something that comes in that you're not going to be able to unsee. There's going to be a situation that comes in that you're not going to be able to unsee, and you're going to have to be like, see it for what it is. Spirit is about to call the flag on the play and stuff like that, and you're going to have to look at the situation, and you're not going to be able to take your eyes off of it. I hope it's not a situation where you find somebody cheating on you or like in the act of doing something or whatever like that. But if you don't get yourself together, and if you don't go ahead and like move towards like, okay, get out of this complacent stuff, because the Knight of Pentacles is a very slow moving energy. It's one of those energies that don't like to go nowhere and stuff like that. If you don't get up and go and get yourself out of this situation, you're going to be in a situation where you're literally not going to be able to unsee what it is that you're seeing, and you're going to be all in shambles and acting so shocked like, oh my gosh, I did not know this person was going to cheat on me 101 times. Like, I didn't, like, there's no way that you can't sit up here and unsee the other times. But I feel like it's going to be something where you're going to be put in a situation where you're not going to be unable to see or call it for what it is. And if you stay there, that's just showing that you have an issue with self-worth. You don't believe that you're worth anything more than this, because you constantly keep allowing this person or this situation to keep happening and stuff like that. So I just feel like it has something to do with this message of concern. If you don't go ahead and let go of this situation with this person and everything like that, if this person just ain't it, there's other people out there. There's too many people out in this world for you to sit up here and act like this one person has to be your end all be all, especially if they're not doing what they're supposed to do. And then in doing so, what I hate to see, and I'm trying not to drag this out, but what I hate to see, because I see this all the time. People will sit in situations that they know isn't meant for them. They know it's bad for them. This person will show them in 50,000 ways how they're not worth their energy. And they then want to claim, and the person that allowed this person to constantly be in their life after treating them time after time trash, then they want to play, oh, I'm a victim. This person did me so wrong, and they constantly did me so wrong. Woe is me. Like, everybody ain't ish, everybody ain't this, everybody ain't that. And I understand. I'm not trying to downplay what anybody does to you, but at the end of the day, if you were in a situation where you seen the red flags, they literally, their name was Red Flag, and they was painted red, and everything they did was just so out of the box, just trash. Like, it was literally like certified red flag behavior. You cannot then sit up here and say you were the victim if you continue to allow them to. In some place, you have to take accountability and say, I allowed them to constantly do it because the first time they did the wrong thing, I should have walked away, but I didn't. Don't keep on letting this person constantly give you trust issue after trust issue after, literally, like, where you feel stressed out. You keep letting this person stress you out. You keep letting this person do you wrong. And then you want to cry, oh, everybody is trash because I allowed this one person to constantly do me wrong, instead of walking away the first time they act up and they didn't change their behavior once I communicated this was something I wasn't going to accept. And understand that too. If you don't tell people what you require, what it is that you will or will not tolerate, don't sit up here and act like they will just know it off rip. Some people could be a little slow. Some people just don't know. Some people just don't pick up on things. But if you know this is a non-negotiable thing for you, communicate that in the beginning. Don't wait down the line when they done did it 50 times and be like, this is something I don't tolerate, because obviously you tolerated it if you didn't call them out the first time. So that's just what I'm seeing on that. I'm sorry, I'm not trying to rant on y'all or make y'all feel away and stuff like that, but I'm going to give y'all the real. That's one thing I'm going to always do. Like, I may tell you a joke, but I ain't never going to tell you a lie. And stuff like that doggone me. Y'all, TikTok and social media just be killing me sometimes. But I may tell you a joke, but I'm never going to tell you a lie. And that's on period. And stuff. This channel is not that channel that's just gonna give you butterflies and rainbows and stuff like that. If you're somebody that will release the ego and you seeing it for what it is, and you feel the energy I'm coming with, I ain't telling you this just because I just want to make you mad or whatever like that. I'm telling you this because this is what I'm seeing, and this is just facts. If you ain't there yet where you can receive it, then you gotta work on the ego, baby. Especially if you're the one stressed out about it. If you're the one that's stressed, if you're the one that's sitting up here constantly complaining about it and stuff like that, understand this is a you problem at that point. Because if you staying there and you seeing this stuff, like, this is a you problem. This is a you problem. I'm sorry, because they're showing you their true colors. They're showing you their true colors. If they constantly continue with that behavior, they're showing you who they are. It's just it's your problem if you decide to continue to let them do it. And so I'm telling you this because I love you and everything like that. I hope y'all receive it well, but that's just the vibe of that. So let's move forward. What's this message of concern talking about for December 20, or not December 22? I'm trying to skip the whole year, y'all. But December 2nd, 2022. What's the vibes on this message of concern? When I tell y'all, the cards is I may tell you a joke, but I'm never telling you a lie, because the cards is saying, what did I just say? What did I just say? If you are sitting here, first off, the cards is coming out: Hangman in reverse, Six of Cups, and the Wheel of Fortune. Understand, and the Wheel of Fortune is in reverse, y'all. what I'm getting from these cards, the Hangman in reverse is showing a person that's tied to a tree. In the upright, this is talking about a person that's seeing things from a different perspective, seeing things from a new vantage point, taking the energies that they've been dealt with and not doing it the same way, not doing things the same way that they've always been done, and stuff, being enlightened and stuff. When it's in reverse, it's somebody that's just kind of just stagnant, stuck. They seeing it the same way. They acting like they stuck on the tree, but they ain't even hanging from nothing. Like, it's just kind of a thing where they're just kind of standing there looking crazy, really. They're standing there looking crazy, and they almost a sense of, they feel like they know what they know, and they just can't see it no other way. They can't see it no other way. And so they're just trying to justify the way that they see and the way that they're seeing things and stuff like that. But if it's in a situation where, like I said, from the past, this past situation, this person, this Six of Cups and stuff like that, in this reading, I'm seeing it more of a thing where this person in the past have showed you time and time again how they act, how they move, how they do. And if you're only seeing it from this sense of, oh, well, I just can't see, this person in the past was so nice, this person in the past gave me a flower and stuff like that, so they must love me, they must be in this sense of, what's it called, like, in the past they were so nice to me and stuff like that. But if this person has showed you things and stuff like that time and time again that's not conducive to you having a good positive experience, you need to move forward. And by holding on to this person, what I feel like the message of concern is, by holding on to this person, what's going to happen, you're going to end up in a situation that you can't get out of as easily as you were before. You're going to end up in a situation where it could have been just an easy clip cut. Okay, I don't talk to you no more. You don't talk to me no more. But you're going to end up with a situation where, because you didn't let go of this situation, you're going to get some message that's going to make it where it's like, damn, like, if only I would have left, if only I would have stopped, if only I would have did X, Y, and Z, I wouldn't have been getting something as crazy as this happening. This person would have hit me to the point where I feel like I'm in a sense of the wounded warrior, to the point where I'm just so stressed out and overwhelmed and overburdened and stuff like that. I'm barely hanging on by a thread and stuff like that because of all this baggage this person put on me and stuff like that. I feel like this negative, you're going to end up in a cycle of negative karma behind holding on to this person. And it's going to hit, like, you're going to start to see things deteriorate slowly but surely if you don't let go of this person. This person is not for you. This is a clear fire message. This person that is controlling, this person that's overbearing, this person that's having you in this negative energy is not for you. Let them go before you end up in a situation where next thing you know, your money, you start acting funny, your health start going bad, your mindset gone. Everything starts to deteriorate if you keep holding on to this person. And if you don't start to see it for what it is, you will end up in a negative cycle of karma. You don't want to be in that. You don't want to be in that and stuff. I feel like these cards are showing up because it's not trying to beat you upside the head and be like, oh, it's your fault, this, that, and the third and stuff like that, and have you in a situation where you're feeling like, damn, I fucked my own. Okay, we're not trying to do that, but I feel like this is a major wake up call moment for somebody. That's why the Judgment showed up. This is a major wake up call for somebody. It's time for you to move. It's time for you to move. You got things going on in the back burner. You're hustling. You're trying to work hard. You're trying to do this, that, and third and stuff like that. Don't let this person hold you back and stuff like that. So let's see what's going on with this Nine of Wands in the reverse. Nine of Wands in the reverse for December 2nd. What's the vibes? What's the vibes? What's the vibes for the Nine of Wands in reverse for December 2nd? When I tell y'all, I swear on everything I love, these three cards came out in the last reading, if I'm not mistaken. And I don't know if it's in the same doggone, like, I don't know if it's in the same position or not, but it's honestly kind of shocking me how these exact same cards came out. All of them in the reverse. The Six of Swords, the Strength card, and the Nine of Swords in the reverse. And this is just saying, it's crazy too how 2 9s are showing up. So this is like the end of something. Something is supposed to be coming to an end and everything like that. But I'm really feeling like with these cards showing up, like I said before, your non-movement, you're staying in this situation is going to cause you think you stressed out now. Stay in this situation. Stay in this situation. You think you stressed out. You think you can't sleep. You think your hair falling out. You think you sick all the time. You think your money funny all the time. Stay in this situation that's no longer serving you and see what happens. It's not gonna get pretty. This is a situation where I'm really feeling like if this message resonates with you, heed what I'm saying. Stay in this situation and stay complacent and all this other stuff. You think things is rocky now. I promise you. You gonna be sitting up there like things will be taken away from you. You will be in the rockiest waters and stuff like that if you stay in this situation. You think your mental fucked up now. I feel like somebody is to the point where they're just emotionally dead. But now it's about if staying in this situation is going to have you almost in this turmoil. Like this sense of like you might be emotionally checked out, and I'm getting this blackout vibe. Almost like you just go crazy because it's just been built up on you. The stress has been just getting to you, and then you just do something you regret. And stuff like that. And I feel like somebody is having themselves in this prison, in this mental prison and stuff because of something. And I feel like with the strength card in the last reading and stuff like that, it came out in the sense of being something where you need to work with your shadow. And this is a surefire message of working with your shadow, working and figuring out what it is that allowed you to be in this situation. Where does this stuff stem from? Where does this energy stem from? If you're somebody who is so hell bent on staying with somebody that's neglecting you in every aspect, why? Who did you see in childhood in that same energy? Who did this to you in the past? You needed to work on this before you move in, and you need to work on this before you even move into a next situation. Somebody needs to take the time to be by themselves and work on themselves to restore that self-love, that self-love, the self-care and everything like that. Bring that back into balance because somebody is to the point where they're about to let a situation literally end them because of the fact that they're not moving and they feel stagnant. And if you need to call for help or have somebody, like, find somebody that can help you with this situation. Take time to tame that beast within you. Work on that shadow side. Work on that side that allowed you to be in these situations. Don't sit here and be in this situation where you're super stressed out or you don't know what to do and you're just not moving forward, and then you allow this person to literally end your life or have you in a place where you feel like you rather be dead because you just kept them around and kept them in your energy. Clear your energy out. I feel like this is somebody, you need to be somebody who does some like cord cutting rituals. You need to call your power back. You need to do some energy cleansing rituals and everything like that. You really need to clear this person out your energy and work on being somebody who, like, it might be hard to cut them off rip and stuff like that, or cut them off cold turkey. This might also have something to do with an addiction and stuff that I'm hearing now and stuff. This might be something that might be hard for you to let go of, but you need to really work on that. And that's what's going to help you in this situation of moving forward and stuff like that and stuff. But we're going to go ahead and end off this reading by pulling some advice. Yeah. The advice never, when I tell you this advice never don't lie, like, oh my gosh. Every time the advice be so spot on. Align your life. What is not aligned or needs to change? Okay, card wanted to come out. Be assertive. Speak your mind. Okay, so with these cards, so align your life. What is tearing you up inside? What is causing you to feel fragmented? What is causing you to not feel yourself? Ask yourself, what do you need to change? What is going on? What things need to be X'd out? What things need to be brought in? Like, you need to take some time to really take some sort of inventory on your life and figure out what it is, because I feel like somebody is losing themselves, or somebody feels shattered or scattered and stuff like that and everything. And this is something that you're going to have to keep working on. You're going to have to keep putting energy towards and stuff, because if you feel like you've been broken in a million pieces, it takes a lot for you to put that back together, but it's possible. So you don't need to give up and everything like that. And when it comes to letting go of this person, place, or thing that's holding on to you or making you feel like you can't, what's it called? You need to be assertive in what you want, and being assertive in telling this person it's done, it's over with. Don't pussyfoot around. Don't sugarcoat shit. Say exactly what you need to say and get up out of there. Be assertive. And then when it comes to what you want to manifest in your life, be assertive about what you want out of life. Be assertive about speaking what it is that you feel like you deserve. Do what you got to do. Do what you got to do. Speak up for yourself. Don't allow this person to keep on. If you've been somebody who hasn't, for one, if this is a first time offense, like, because not everybody's in a situation where this person might have them to their wits end. If this is a first time offense, and this is moving forward in any aspect of your life, once you're out of this situation and stuff like that, be assertive off rip. Tell people what it is that you need, want, and gotta have off rip. Don't allow people to come into your life and do whatever the fuck they want to, dirty up your shoe, or dirty up your house, your internal house, by just walking in with mud all on their shoes, baggage all over it. Don't let people just come into your life, just throwing things around, moving things around, doing things, controlling you, all of this other stuff. Be assertive. Let them know what you require off rip, so you don't have to deal with feeling like, oh, this person done damaged me so bad, and now where am I at in life? No, say what you need to say off rip. And that's what's going to benefit you and help you in the long run and stuff like that. Because the first time you say what you got to say, the first time somebody acts up and does something that you don't like, and you call them out on it, if they move and if they show a genuine interest in trying to do better, great. If they don't, slide. You don't have time to let people shatter you into a million pieces. We're not doing that no more. We're not doing that no more. And if this hasn't happened to you, we're not allowing that to happen. So this is your reading for December 2nd, 2022. I really hope you were able to get something from this reading and everything like that. If you did, please like, comment, and subscribe, and hit the notification bell if you haven't already and stuff like that. And I'll see you tomorrow on the next one. Bye.